All right, we are underway here in the 2024 season from LaSalle Academy. It is the LaSalle Rams playing host to the Boston College High School Eagles. Home opener here in the new season for LaSalle. And the boys, you just saw them run the tunnel, they are ready to go. James Heeple alongside me, Tim Duffy, on the call here today from Providence. James, we're here to see LaSalle Academy, play their first game of the year at home. New team, new year, new roster. We're excited for this one.
Definitely are. Two very powerful teams going against each other. Definitely are. Two very good teams going against each other and a fun home opener.
Very fun home opener. BC High School, this is their first game of the season.
Both teams out here have a lot to prove today.
As for LaSalle, they beat Holy Trinity last week on the road up there in Hicksville, New York, 28-7. Big time win in a non-league game. Both these teams, like you said, James, with something to prove here tonight in Providence.
Yeah, they definitely are. The players are lining up for the coin toss right now.
Coin toss, big deciding factor. 12 minutes on the clock. We'll be right back after this from Fans Only Sports Network. All right, the boys getting hyped. Didn't really get to see who was getting the ball first, but they say in a game like this, the team who scores first is going to have the momentum. And we got a quick national anthem. I don't think anybody really saw it coming, but get on your feet, put your hand on your heart. All right, Eagles, Rams, 12 minutes on the clock. This game's starting right on time, 7 o'clock on the dot here on a Friday night. Beautiful night here in Providence as we got some football in the air. Ready to kick off and underway here in 2024. It's the Rams who are going to kick off first. Max Wallace, the kicker for the Rams. Back there to return is Elijah Donaldson and Jake Isa for the Eagles. Wallace, they get ready to tee this one up. The whistle is blown, and the Rams home opener is underway here on Fans Only Sports Network. From the 15-yard line, it's Jake Issa finding a hole. Issa with a burst of speed. He's wrapped up from behind and down about the 38-yard line, brought down by Miles Traynor. And that is where the Eagles are going to start their first drive of the season. A mark at the 38-yard line. Starting quarterback for Boston College High School, Carter Carroll. Jogging in the huddle, ready to lead this team out on the field for a 1st and 10. Carroll hands it off. First play of the game. And struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage was Brendan Ryan. He actually lost a yard.
Eagles running back number 21, Brendan Ryan with the carry. He's met after a gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
So they give him a yard rather. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. And already this Rams defense getting into the backfield, clogging up plays.
That run play was stuffed by the Eagles. See how BC responds.
And blow the whistle. And only 56 seconds into the game, Boston College High School takes a timeout. Oh man, took one early there. And that's got to hurt a little bit this early in the game to already burn a timeout.
Yeah. BC's got to figure out a new plan to figure out how to drive down that field.
And I'm sure taking another timeout in the first quarter won't be part of the plan. Start it back here from the 39. Got a couple guys in motion here for 2nd down. Gonna
Looks
keep
like
it right side, Carroll. And Carroll gets wrapped up after a gain of only 2. It's a great tackle right there by Josh Assetto. Actually, that was Stitchell, rather. It's Moise Stitchell, who is known for making big plays. That's the tackle on Carroll there. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now. From the 41. Carroll hands it off. It's Brendan running left, and Brendan didn't have a chance to get to the 1st down. Cleaned up by Earl Smith the 4th, the senior, at the end of the play, and it's going to be a punt coming up for BCHS, and that's a tough drive. They used the timeout early in the drive after the 1st down play, and then they end up punting, gaining 4 yards in the last 3 plays. Here's the punt. Almost got a piece of it, was LaSalle there. Lets it bounce, almost touches a Ram. And it will be pinned down at the 28-yard line by BCHS. Josh LaPointe touches at the 28. That's where the Rams are going to start their first drive of the game.
That's right. BC's giving the Rams a chance to drive down the field, and let's see what they do with it.
Starting at quarterback, Samuel Perry, the sophomore. He's starting quarterback here tonight. The Rams has it on first down from the 29. Got a man in motion, it's Bearden. Perry looking, throws it near side. Sitchell goes up to make the catch. Sitchell fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by Boston College High School. It's Josh LaPointe who makes the fumble recovery, and Sitchell, that one just fell right out of his mitts right there.
Quarterback pass to the right. To number 10, Pass is complete.
So first turnover for LaSalle here today comes on the first play of the game. And it's LaPointe with the big defensive play for the Eagles.
Number 31, first and 10.
BC's given a second chance after that 3 and out.
From the 31, Carroll has a man in motion. It's Tommy O'Donnell. Carroll, high snap, hands it off right up the middle. It's Jackson Richard for a gain of about 3 on the play.
Richard with the carry. Met by number 6, Matt Sandy. Brought down after a gain of 3. Second and 7 for Boston College.
Looks like the Eagles this game are just going to keep trying to run it down their throats and see how long LaSalle can stop them. Another handoff.
Here's the end around, running left. First down and more inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line goes Brendan Ryan.
Look at
And
that.
it's good for 19. First and goal now
The carry to the left side.
for Boston College High School.
Number 21, Sean Francisco. That gain is enough for an Eagles first down. Ball is spotted at the 9.
Another big run there.
Going to be first and goal.
Boston College High School, actually their first big run of the game, really.
Best throw they've had before this point was only 3 yards. Lined up in the same formation as before. Let's see if they try and run it again.
First and goal, here's
they
the toss
do.
play, right side, finding the hole and lowering the shoulder down to the 4-yard line. Goes Richard again,
Richard on the carry for gain 4.
and it'll be second and goal now from the 4-yard line. First goal to go opportunity for the Eagles this season. See if they can capitalize here on the road in Providence. Carroll going to line up in the shotgun this time with Richard. Offset to his right. Got a couple guys in motion again. They're going to draw the flag for that, for illegal formation. You had Matty Duddy and Noah Federico, rather Tommy O'Donnell, both going in motion at the same time. That's going to be an easy illegal formation call. And it backs him up 5 yards, so swipe out the 5-yard gain.
It is once again second and goal.
Stays second and goal. Put it down. Second and goal. Carroll's going to keep it right side. Or left side, Carroll down to the 5.
Tackle was made by Antonio Bearden.
Carroll on the left side with the keeper, where he's met and wrapped up by Antonio Bearden.
Another run for Carroll. That's
After a gain
his
of 6
second
on the play.
carry of the game, and now a big third and goal. You think BCI going to try to pull out one of their better red zone plays here to make a statement on third down?
We'll see if they keep with the ground and pound strategy or try to go to the skies this play.
Got a new back in. It's Donaldson. They're going to
Snap.
give it to him left side, trying to find the hole. He lost a yard at the end of the play as he's wrapped up in the backfield by Tommy Lynch. For a loss of 2, Donaldson, did they give it to one of their smaller backs there on a big 4th down, or 3rd down, and now it's 4th and goal. Still no pass plays here in the first couple of drives for Boston College High School, as we're over halfway through this first quarter now.
Looks like they're keeping the offense on the field for this 4th down.
4th and goal from the 7. Richard the back again. Carroll's going to look to throw. He floats it to the end zone, wide open.
Oh.
He missed O'Donnell. He had him alone on 4th down, and it's a turnover on downs. Wow.
Carroll's pass intended for number 44, Tommy O'Donnell.
On his first pass of the game,
That'll be a turnover on downs, and LaSalle takes over first.
he misses a wide open O'Donnell. Unbelievable. What an absolute whiff right there, James.
Yeah, it really was. LaSalle's now going to have an opportunity to drive down the field. We'll see what they do with it.
LaSalle with their backs against the wall. 1st and 10 from their own 7. Perry in the pistol. He's going to hand it off for the first time today. Right side, it's Charles Sayeg.
And that's a 5-yard, it's a 7-yard gain.
Able to get about 5 on the play.
All right. LaSalle now has a bit more room to breathe. We'll see what they do with that this play.
Which brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down and 5. Clock stopped after the play. Here's the screen. It's caught, and he's blown up immediately. Ball's loose again. They're going to call it incomplete, though. That was Antonio Bearden, who took a scorching hit from Sorrell Cox. And it's going to be 3rd down.
LaSalle yet again has their back to the wall, but this time it's a 3rd down.
So it's 3rd down for the Rams for the first time today. As Bearden could not hold on to that one. Rams not scared to pass it so far in this one. Albeit they've only ran 3 plays. But here's the biggest so far, 3rd and 5. Over the middle, not on the same page with Bearden, incomplete. And the Rams will have to punt.
Perry's pass intended for Bearden goes incomplete over the middle. That'll bring up a 4th and 5.
Punting here is number 7, Max Wallace.
So the young quarterback, Sam Perry, unable to hold on. Not hold on, but throw it on the money right there. In his first career home start. Wallace will kick back to BC High. Fair catch called at the 45. It's going to bounce at the 41 and go out of bounds inside the Rams 40 to about the 39-yard line. Took a big Boston College High School bounce. With just about 5 minutes to go here in the first.
Boston College really has a chance to make up now for the 3rd and out and missing a wide open guy in the end zone. Let's see if they can put some points on the board here.
got some great starting field position to do so right here. Already on the plus side of the field.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, they got the clock in their favor too. They got 5 minutes to work with left here in the first. The way they've been moving the ball on their first, on that last drive at least, they've been able to take off some clock on these offensive possessions so far. So 1st and 10, they mark the ball at the 40. Shard the back. O'Donnell the motion man. They give it to Richard. Fumble the ball. It's on the ground and it's recovered by LaSalle. Just a miscommunication on the handoff right there, and it's Josiah Garcia taking it right back for the Rams.
Look at that.
And Richard, he just never had it right there on the handoff. Rams offense huddling back up, ready to go out there for the 3rd time, and 2 fumbles here in the first quarter, James.
Yeah.
Each team taking away the ball once from the other.
Lots of miscommunication in the first game
Yeah,
for BC and the home opener for LaSalle. Lots of missing open guys, lots of fumbles. We'll see if they can pull it together and bring this game to be more competitive.
There's the screen to Stitchell. Yeah, definitely not in midseason form. Stitchell, however, able to get about 3 on the play. Helmet falling off too, off of Stitchell. And this is going to be a flag on the field. And I think it's going to be against Boston College High School.
Yeah, you can't rip someone's helmet off like that.
And yeah, it'll be 15 yards. Personal foul against BCHS.
Bring us 15 yards and a 1st down for the Rams.
So this will get up to the 40. And the Rams on the Eagles side of the field for the first time here today. Out of the pistol, they are going to give it right side. And nothing there for Francisco. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. His first carry. 2 penalties tonight, both against the Eagles. Had the illegal formation early.
Yeah.
That time they just stupidly give up 15 yards. My mic unplugged for a sec. 4 minutes left here in the first. Here's Perry. Throws the screen and Bearden blown up again. They read it once more. Kamani Antonor and Elston laying out the boom right there to make it a 3rd down. That is that's now 5 passes by Perry. I think 4 of them have been that screen, and two of those times it's blown up on Bearden.
Yeah.
Eagles evidently doing their homework on that play.
Yeah, BC read them like a book on that play. Knew exactly what was going to happen and executed. Bearden in motion.
Perry. 3rd down, and whistle's blowing first. This is going to be, I think, another timeout. I don't see any laundry on the field.
No flags out. Looks like it's a timeout.
Oh, offsides, encroachment against
Look at that.
the Eagles. So that's going to be 5 yards
Now on the defense.
in favor of LaSalle.
Brings the ball to the 45 and brings up a 3rd and 5.
And it makes 3rd and 10 now, 3rd and 5, much more manageable for the Rams.
Yeah, the Eagles are really helping the Rams out this drive. First the 15-yard penalty, and now an encroachment for 5.
Perry looking to throw, launches downfield. Bearden,
Ball to
he
Bearden.
caught it. No, he
It
couldn't
is
hold on.
so good.
Incomplete for Antonio Bearden. He had his man beat, Antonor Elston, and he couldn't get his payback for the big hit. It's now 4th down, and they went for the long one right there. Couldn't get it to go.
From the 35.
Looks like
And they're going to go for this on 4th and 5 from
This
the
is a huge-
35.
this is a huge play right here. This could decide the whole game.
Fourth down. Is anybody going to call a timeout before this play? Trying to get everything sorted as LaSalle's offense. They snap it on 4th and 5. Perry throws it short of the sticks. It's caught, and the run after the catch is enough for the first down. I think it's short for Jaden Givens. He didn't get there, no.
No good. That's a turnover on downs. Back into BC High possession.
Another turnover on downs, and this time LaSalle unable to connect on 4th down. And Perry throwing it short of the 6 there, relying on his receiver.
For a gain of 4.
Unable to move the chains though.
3 is held just short of the line of game.
Jaden Givens. If he just lowers that shoulder, he might get across.
Turnover on downs. And a 1st down for BC High.
But now a 1st down for BC High. Perry, 3 of 7 for just 9 yards. From the 30, 1st and 10. Carroll over the middle, it's complete. Burst of speed for Conrad Bobka, and Bobka is down to the 25, stumbling. Gain of 44 on the play.
Number 7, Conrad Babka.
Conrad Babka.
All those running plays paid off earlier.
LaSalle territory.
Everyone committing to the run and then letting him get right past them.
That's why they say you run to set up the pass. Perfect example right there as Babka gets the Eagles back deep into the Rams side of the field.
BC's had LaSalle's back against a wall this whole game, but they haven't been able to put any points on the board. Let's see if they can change that now.
Carroll's going to roll out left. He'll throw on the run. This one in traffic. It's caught by Gavin Barth. A huge hit from Donald Young. Barth holds on for a gain of 5.
Carroll's pass is complete to number 2, Gavin Ball.
Give him about 7 actually, but what a hit from Young.
Gain of 7 yards.
Makes it 2nd and 3. So now the Eagles, they're really throwing it evidently right here. Not scared to either.
And 3rd.
And the Eagles are starting to get a real air attack going right now. Looks like they made a right adjustment.
From the 17, handoff right up the middle.
Gap.
First down with a lot of angriness. Brendan Ryan
Progress is called at the 7-yard line.
picks up 11 on the play.
Ryan's carry brings the ball inside the 10 for a 1st down and goal.
And it's 1st and goal once again for BC High, and James' 2nd goal to go for the Eagles here in this 1st quarter.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the last one
Yeah, we've been here before. Let's see if we can convert this time. Eagles' offense is looking a lot scarier now that they're in the air.
That they're, kind of throwing in the pass and the run. Makes it 1st and goal from the 7. Babka in the slot. Barth and Crowley on the outside. Ryan, the running back. Carroll is going to keep it left side. Carroll lowers the shoulder and gets down to about
the
the 1.5, 2 yard line.
Look at that.
A little bit of talking after the play from Carroll and Charles Saye, and he's able to pick up 5 right there.
Brings the ball to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Yeah, LaSalle really has to hold on here.
So 1 play remains here in the 1st quarter. That's if they don't score here from the 2-yard line, as we are under 40 seconds to go here in the period.
And the timeout
and
is
timeout called. And once again, it's by Boston College High School with 32 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. It's still a scoreless game here from Providence. BC High knocking on the doorstep. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Back here for 2nd and goal. Gonna hand it off. And didn't have a chance. Stays on his feet though. And it's a huge loss on the play. Loss of 7 for Ryan.
It's all doing exactly what they need to do out of that timeout.
He got swarmed out immediately right there, James.
He really did.
And Ryan, who had 31 yards on his last 2 carries, ends the 1st quarter with a 7-yard loss. That's the first 12 in the books here from Providence. Scoreless game. 3rd and goal on the other side of the field coming up for Boston College High School once again. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. They'll still have a tush push, bro. They just won't do it. They'll still do it though, man. They won't. It's tough to replace the Hall of Fame. Yeah, but that's not their whole team, you know? It is. Pretty much. It really is. They still lost 6 of their last 7 games. Absolutely sold last year. Drew vodka on him? No, popcorn. "12 minutes on the clock, 3rd and goal from the 9. Carroll, I'm sure he's going to try to throw this one here. He will. He looks and throws to the end zone for Barth, incomplete. 4th down, yet again. Couldn't get him on the fade pattern that time. neither team converting a third down yet, and now BC High will try their second fourth down, or will they? Is this the kicking team in?
Not sure.
It sure is.
Look at that. BC is just going to try and put some points on the board with this field goal.
His kick from 27 yards away from Tommy Coleman. Coleman to put the Eagles on the board first. Kick is no good. It's short from 27. Didn't have a chance. And the Eagles on goal to go again strike out.
Game remains scoreless. We'll see if LaSalle can put some points on the board.
And that was bad, James.
Yeah, that was a terrible kick.
That's a chip shot.
Yeah, it really is. That's a rough kick to undercook. You think LaSalle got a piece of it?
No. I don't think they did.
Well,
the Rams, this is their third time now.
LaSalle in a familiar spot on 1st and 10.
Yes, their second time rather, starting inside their own 10-yard line. They haven't had much success offensively. They've only ran 5 plays in the first 12 and change minutes.
BC is looking like the better team offensively, but they've yet been able to convert. We'll see if LaSalle can do something.
And BC, they ran 14 plays in the first quarter.
Yeah. 2 of the 3 drives, BC's been able to make it to the red zone, but they haven't been able to convert from there.
And they killed about 10 minutes of clock on those couple drives too.
Yeah.
So he marked this at the 20. That's where they give it to him after the missed kick. Perry in the pistol. He's going to hand it off. Running left. And Salle
Stuffed by BC.
Only about 2 on the play. It'll be second down.
Salle with the carry up the middle.
And that's his 3rd carry today.
Bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Rams.
Rather his 2nd. Not a lot of plays for the Rams so far. They had the fumble on the first play of the game. And they had the punt on their last possession with this sophomore quarterback. It's the defense who's kept them in it up to this point so far.
Yeah, it really has. Them not giving up any points in the red zone has really helped them stay alive.
That's been their heartbeat tonight. Perry looking to throw right side. He fires over the middle. Stitchell makes the catch. And Stitchell is dragged down like a doll by Cerule Cox again. Still able to pick up about 5 on the second down play.
Huge 3rd and 3 right now for LaSalle.
Complete for a gain of 4. 3rd and 3 from 27.
Third catch for Stitchell. 3rd down and 3. Got a bunch to the left. And timeout called by LaSalle. Their first. So 2 timeouts taken by BCHS, 1 by LaSalle. And 3rd and 3, James. This is a huge play for the Rams.
Yeah, it really is. This could really decide the game right here.
In the first half? I mean, at least the way the first half is going, right?
Nah, but if teams keep scoring like this, 1 score could be all it takes.
Yeah. Sure could. I mean, 0-0. I'm sure we didn't expect this from either of these 2 teams up to this point.
No, absolutely not.
And the Rams, I mean, like I just mentioned, this is only their 7th play of the game. They haven't been able to hold onto the ball for anything. We have a really packed barn here tonight. here at this home game, LaSalle Academy. They just want to see some offense from their boys here right now.
Yeah, they really do. So many people came in to watch these two teams play.
Big 3rd and 3 coming up for Samuel Perry. And this Rams offense.
Motion on the field.
And in motion, it's Givens going to hand it off up the middle.
Side run,
And
it is
Francisco got stuffed for no gain.
Looks like the punt team's coming out. We're going to have to get rid of it and give it back to BC High.
4th and 3 on the 27 for LaSalle.
It's actually about a loss of 1 for Francisco, and once again, the Rams have to punt for the 2nd time today. Wallace back there ready to swing that leg. Just 20 total yards of offense for the Rams. Wallace, low snap. Fair catch is made, an impressive fair catch. Hauled in by Richard at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, something needs to change for LaSalle on offense if they want to win this game. They haven't been able to get a single first down yet, barring a penalty.
Yeah, I mean, they really haven't. The first down they got was by virtue of the unnecessary roughness call on the Tamoy Stitchell helmet falling off. Since then, no first downs.
BC High has been reading LaSalle's offense perfectly tonight.
Longest.
See if they can get the ball back here.
BC High again with some good starting field position. Carroll takes it, play fakes, throws it, right side. Receivers ran into each other, and it's incomplete. It was Gavin Barth and Conrad Babka who were jungled up right there, and you got to think one of them, if that was drawn up the way it was supposed to, could have had a lot of space for a touchdown.
That's why you press as a cornerback. Screwing up those routes for them just helped save a huge play.
Second and 10 now. Man in motion, it's John Nichols. Play action again. That one just slips out of the hands of Carroll, and he was looking for Colin Crowley on the slant. It looked like it slipped out of his hands, and Barth was the closest guy there. It's incomplete. That was just a whoopsie right there from our angle at least. It looked like.
It's either that or you overcooked the screen pass to Gavin.
So. Last 3 passes thrown by Carroll have fallen incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10. Man in motion, Babka. Fake, throws the screen, not a good ball, and it's intercepted! What a catch on the pick by Donald Young! Read it perfectly, and the Rams, that's how they get in Eagles territory for the 2nd time today. Young with a spectacular catch. 2nd takeaway for LaSalle.
Great defense by LaSalle. They're getting right on top of that ball. We'll see how they capitalize on it here.
Donald Young with the play of the game so far.
Yeah, it really was. What a dive for that ball.
Here's Perry from the 44 now. Perry looking right, going deep, downfield, got a man! Stitchell drops it again! Another LaSalle drop. Last time it was Beard, and this time it's Stitchell. And he had Brendan Ryan cooked on that one.
Pass was a bit underthrown, letting him catch up.
That's 2 dimes thrown down the field by Perry. Neither have been hauled in by the veteran receivers, Bearden and Stitchell. Wow.
Lined up in shotgun again.
Here's the handoff. It's Salle running into a wall. He's able to pick up about 3 on the play with some forward progress.
LaSalle's doing a great job, or Boston College is doing a great job of stuffing their run here.
Carry by Salle on the left side, goes for 3. Brings up a 3rd and 7 at the 41 for LaSalle.
Third down and 7. 34 is the first down. The Rams 0 for 2 on 3rd. Play action. Perry gonna put it down, run it left, and Perry takes a huge shot towards the sideline by Ryan. A little bit shy of the 6. It'll be 4th down and short.
4th and short. We'll see if they keep the offense on the field for this one. Looks like they are. Huge play to convert for LaSalle here.
Brings the ball to a 38. It's a 4th and 4.
4th and 4. They're going to hand it off. It's Salle quickly. Right side didn't have a chance.
No good.
He got brought down there by a couple of defenders. It was Liam Poole and Josh LaPointe colliding on him. And there's another turnover on downs, the 2nd for LaSalle.
Neither team has been able to put up points on the board here tonight.
And James, I think these 2 teams are allergic to scoring up to this point, or at least get a 3rd down. They're a combined 0 for 6 on 3rd down and a combined 0 for 3 on 4th.
Yeah.
Those big downs
Both
being 0 for 9, and I mean, you're sure you can guess it's a scoreless game up to this point.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are having growing pains with all the new players coming in.
Especially for BC High. I mean, they've looked good, but it's also their first game of the season as well.
Yeah.
You know, they missed the 27-yard field goal. They missed the 4th and goal. Since they had all the way down at the 4-yard line. Busted play here, and now it's another big loss on the end around for Ryan. Loss of about 4 on the play.
Maybe. Yeah.
Carry by Ryan is stuck in the backfield.
So Ryan loses 3. He lost 7 on his last play, last carry. So 10 yards lost for him on these last 2 plays. And LaSalle's defensive line, they've been very good for the most part here in the first half.
Both defensive lines have been great, both on the pass protection and putting pressure on the quarterback tonight. Stuffing the run and forcing some bad passes to happen.
Second down. O'Donnell in motion. He's been doing that a lot tonight. Here's the handoff, and what a tackle there. Brought down in the backfield immediately by Matt Sanzi. And Donaldson loses another yard. Sanzi just blew it up right there.
3rd and 14.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Yeah, LaSalle looks like they're finally starting to get a hold of themselves.
Garrell, who's misfired on his last 4 passes, including a pick, will throw the screen right here. It's caught with one hand. Good run after the catch for Richard. Didn't have enough. And he's only able to gets nothing on the play. It's going to be 4th down and another punt coming for Boston College High School. Will be their second.
Yeah, this definitely feels like a game where whoever scores first is very likely to win.
I mean, that's what it's feeling like right now, huh?
Yeah.
Just about 6 minutes left here. There's the punt. And a fair catch at the 32. It takes a Eagle bounce down inside the 20.
Down to the 18.
Pinned at
what a punt.
Yeah, pinned at the 19-yard line. That's where the Rams will set up shop for another drive here.
Richard's punt is down at the Salle 19. But they will take over on the 1st and 10.
So 1st down.
Hands it off. Inside run, and he's stuffed yet again.
That was Francisco yet again. He's able to get a yard on the play. Oh, whoops. Don't know what happened there, but Francisco able to get a yard on the play.
Another try to inside run, stuffed by BC High.
And that 1-yard gain, actually Francisco's longest run up to this point.
Yeah.
And it'll be 2nd and 9. As we approach the 5-minute mark here of the first half.
Motion for number 10.
Perry. Couple of pump fakes rolling out left. Perry throws on the move. It is almost reeled in, but incomplete. LaPointe on the coverage. Sandsy unable to hold on. 3rd down. It'll be the 4th 3rd down attempt coming up for LaSalle tonight.
We'll see if they're able to convert this one.
They've already struck out 3 times up to this point.
This is definitely tougher as a 3rd and 9. They're going to have to get creative if they want to be able to convert.
And they might have to here on, this is their longest 3rd down of today.
They haven't been able to convert any yet.
Perry
Pressure, he scrambles
has
out
some
of the
room
pocket.
to his left. Perry is
He
sacked!
sacked.
Back at the 16-yard line again. Get in there, Tommy O'Donnell, to bring him down, the two-way superstar, with the game's first sack.
Perry is brought down in the backfield for a 4th and 12 from the LaSalle 17.
First sack of the game for either team. LaSalle and Boston College High School now 0 for 8 combined, 4 each on 3rd down. Here's the punt from Wallace. And a fair catch made in traffic on the LaSalle side of the field again. They're going to start on the Rams side of the field for the 3rd time here in the first half.
Wallace's punt. Fair caught by number 21, Brendan Ryan. Ball spotted at the 47, and the Eagles take over on 1st and 10.
So from the 47 is where they mark it here. Eagles with a lot more yards, a lot more plays than the Rams. Same amount of points up to this point. And they're trying to break this game open here in this 4-minute drill.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
O'Donnell, the motion man. They hand it off. Right side, looking for a hole and getting somewhat of one is Brendan Ryan.
7 yards.
Good to the 41-yard line for about 5 on the play. There's a flag down, though, on the other side of the field. Near the LaSalle bench at the 49. There's the flag. You see it right there. Let's see what it is, and you think it's going to be against the Eagles, and it is. Another legal formation call. Their second of the game.
Procedural penalty, illegal formation on the offense.
So forget about the first down and 10, or whatever the gain was right there. Now it's 1st and 15. Fourth penalty against the Eagles here tonight. LaSalle still has nothing called against them.
Yeah. Both teams are really struggling to get anything going on offense tonight.
Carroll, high snap, he comes down with it. Now has to roll out and throws. It's caught by Crowley, who wasn't called down. Now he is. He caught it on one knee at the 44, and they'll mark him down there. And he's able to pick up 8 yards on a big 1st and 15.
Carroll's pass goes complete. Number 10, Colin Crowley.
And that's Crowley's first catch of the game.
BC High is still on 2nd and 7, though, because of that illegal formation earlier.
Sure, they'd rather have that than, you know, a run of minimal yardage again to open up the drive.
Well, they definitely would. BC High is doing a very good job threatening both the pass and the run.
They've mixed it up here. 9 passes for BC High here in the first half. Looking for a 10th. They will throw downfield. Got a man wide open. It's Barth, and it's incomplete, and they call the flag at the last second on Young. Young had his back turned to the ball to make the deflection. He didn't touch Barth, and they're going to call it a PI, I think. And that is a tic-tac call right there. I'm not sure about that one.
No, I'm not either. I didn't even see him touch him.
I mean, he didn't touch him, but he had his back turned to the ball, and I think that's why they called the PI. And it's going to be a first down. About a 15-yard penalty here in high school football. Not a spot foul. And, yeah, down to the 29-yard line, 15 yards. And it's the first penalty against LaSalle tonight, and it comes in controversial fashion.
Yeah, I really feel like he was playing the ball there. He was just diving between the lane and breaking up a huge pass.
Yeah, I thought he was playing ball too, and none of the parents liking that one, obvious reasons, here at home, but that was interesting call right there. Here's the handoff.
Yep.
Ryan trying to lower the shoulder. They blew it dead before he could get additional yardage. Back at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
We'll see if that play call made LaSalle's defense angry.
Ryan, who had success early on the ground, hasn't picked up anything here in the second quarter since that big loss on 2nd and goal earlier.
No, the Rams have definitely figured out how to stop the run here.
Sure hasn't. Now it's a fumble on the ground, picked up, and it's another loss. Loss of 4, that time for Jackson Richard. Now another flag flies. Another flag flies, and you see the LaSalle bench making a lot of noise right there. Let's see what the call is. You think it might be against LaSalle here.
Seems so.
Personal foul. Wow, unnecessary roughness. So
like
two bonehead penalties by LaSalle here in the last 2 minutes of the half. And James, that's 30 free yards right there. You know, for Boston College High School.
No, I agree. The PI I still don't agree with, but that was You definitely don't want to be doing extracurricular activities on the field, giving up free yards.
Now official calling a timeout, an official timeout. Both of these teams are talking, and the ref's in the middle of it. We didn't hear what was said or, down there on the field to draw the 15-yard penalty, but evidently, there's been a lot of chatter down the field, and how often do you see that? The ref having to huddle up both teams and tell them to simmer down a little bit.
I know.
You're in a 0-0 game.
Yeah. It's definitely a physical and tough game.
Definitely has been.
It's got both teams fired up, it seems.
Clock winds down under 1:20. Richard in motion. Carroll going to keep it right side. Has a couple of lead blockers, and he gets out of bounds to about the 13-yard line. Able to get 4 on the play with 1:07 left on the clock. It'll stop with 67 seconds left.
Play stopped after a game just over 3.
Those timeouts BC High used earlier might come in relevant now.
Yeah, I mean, they only have one left. LaSalle with the 2 penalties, stopping the clock for him late here in the first half twice on this drive.
Now they're going to have to struggle with only 1 minute and 7 seconds on the clock in the second half.
Great position to have only one timeout in. There is the handoff right side, and down to the 11. The ball came out at the end of the play, but the Eagles got on top of it again. Oh my goodness, they cannot hold on to this thing, neither team, to save their life here tonight. Almost a third lost fumble. That time it was Richard. Was able to get down to the 10. And it's 3rd and 3. Big play here. Can this be the first third down conversion, James?
Hope so. Hoping to see some action here tonight.
3rd down. Carroll hands it off. Richard trying to cut it left. He has nothing on the outside. It was Sandsy there first, and it will be another 4th down. He got a Ram who's slow to get up right there.
Carried to left side and stopped at line of scrimmage by a combination of San Francisco and Matt Sandsy. 4th and 3.
And it'll be 4th down 3.
Looks like number 4, Antonio Bearden, was hurt on that play.
Did he get up, Bearden?
Yep, he's walking off the field. Right?
Walking off the field.
Or now he's staying out.
Don't want to see a guy like him get hurt, especially before this big 4th down. This is LaSalle trying to make their 4th down stop from inside the red zone tonight. Or second, rather, because the second one was a missed field goal. Eagles take their final timeout with 22 seconds left. We'll take a timeout as well. A suspenseful end to half number 1. Still a scoreless game. Slugfest defensive. We'll be back in 30 seconds. I didn't. Like that. All right, we're back. 4th down and 3. Everybody on their feet. Here at LaSalle from the student section. Carroll fakes, throws, end zone, not even close to being on the same page with Barth. Incomplete on the back shoulder fade, and it is another turnover on downs.
BC High has taken 3 trips to the end zone tonight, and they haven't been able to convert a single time.
3 red zone trips, 0 points for the Eagles. And now with just 18 seconds, you think that they're going to have the sophomore quarterback kneel here for LaSalle. Not going to do any risky business here, but I mean, the Eagles, they've gotten the red zone, like we just said, 3 times. They've milked off so much of this clock, and they have nothing to show for it here in the first half.
Yeah.
Now, with 18 seconds, they're going to line up in the pistol right here.
Looks like they're not done just yet.
Not yet. Here's Perry. Hands it off. Francisco got a yard. And that will
looks
probably
like
end the
that is
first
gonna
half.
send us to the second half of this game with LaSalle High to receive.
And it will. What a half it was. I mean, no points on the board, but this has been a game with a lot of big plays on the defensive side of the ball. 0-0.
This has really been a war of attrition out here tonight. We'll see who comes out on top.
These two teams, 0 of 9 on third down, 0 of 4 on fourth down. Neither team can do anything, right? Will they fix in the second half? We'll find out here on Fans Only Sports Network. 24 minutes left to go here from Providence. All right, back here, second half action on Fans Only Sports, 0-0 game. LaSalle will receive the second half kickoff. Tim Duffy, James Teeple back at it for the final 24 minutes of play here from Providence. And that kick approaching the end line. It's going to stay in bounds, recovered from the 20.
Charles Salle.
That was Salle up on the return, and that's actually the first kickoff we've seen from Boston College High School today. Kicker Josh LaPointe on the kickoff team. On the field goal attempt was Tommy Coleman. But James, first half defensive slugfest. It was a dirty contest filled with a lot of bad offense, incredible defense, especially by LaSalle in the red zone. But what a, I think both these teams are just feeling relieved that the other team hasn't scored up to this point.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams looked very good defensively, but they need to find their rhythm on offense.
Here's Sam Perry again in the first half. He went just 4 of 9 for 14 yards. He'll throw here on first down. Perry fires to Saye, and he's blown up. First one there, O'Donnell again, and he's been all over the field on both sides of the ball. He was the one earlier that had a wide open touchdown that Carroll missed, but he's been making up for it. It wasn't his fault, but he's been making a lot of plays on the other side of the field as well, O'Donnell. Call a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, he really just had to get rid of that, and he threw it into traffic and just let his teammate get blown up.
So first catch for Saye. Lost the yard. Yeah, he did have to get rid of it, of course. The blitzer's coming in. 2nd and 11. Perry over the middle, up in the air, incomplete. He was
incomplete.
Looking for Gibbons on the pass, and that was a dangerous ball right there.
Definitely was. If he threw that slightly wrong, that could be a pick.
Gibbons just 1 of 3 receivers trying to catch a ball here for LaSalle. It's 3rd and 11 from the 26. Ball at about the 25-ish. Call it the 26 though officially.
Staying in shotgun formation here.
3rd down. Perry looking left. Stepping up left. Fires deep downfield. Adjustment from Stitchell. Couldn't make the catch. He got interfered with.
But he's able to draw out flags from that play.
And Cerule Cox that time looked like he grabbed Stitchell's face mask a little bit. It's definitely going to be interference one way or the other. And a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes the best play is to just throw the ball low and let the defensive back screw up. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this one is not a spot foul. They went to about the penalty right there, spot. Mark it at the 47-yard line. 5th penalty against BCI, or BCHS.
Perry.
Over the middle, up in the air, almost intercepted by Babka, incomplete.
Almost an interception, going for Stitchell over there.
That one probably should have been picked off right there.
Yeah, definitely. Went right off the hands of the defender in that play.
Yeah. Second and 10. Got a new quarterback in. It's Gray Iannitti. And Iannitti to midfield.
Going down to the 50-yard line.
So Gray Iannitti, who was the second string quarterback last year, not starting today. He was put in a lot for just running plays last year. And now it's 3rd and 2. Can they get their first 3rd down conversion of the game? And it's another penalty. And it's against Boston College High School for an offside encroachment. Second, third down, which the Rams have gotten bailed out on by virtue of Eagle penalties.
Yeah, definitely. BC has definitely given them a lot to work with all the penalties they've been committing this game on defense.
Nitty's going to
handoff,
keep, and Nitty will pick up 2 on the play. And second carry in a row for Gray Nitty. We've seen some good action on this drive from the 43 now. Bearden in motion again, a little tap pass to him, and Bearden, O'Donnell brings him down. What a tackle by O'Donnell at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing on the ground is working right now. It looks like BC's figured out that they're using Gray mostly just to pass, or mostly just to run, sorry.
And Bearden is down for the second time today. Here in the first half, took a little injury timeout. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, so Bearden gets off the field. It's 3rd and 8 now. And the Rams,
no team has yet to convert a 3rd or 4th down tonight.
Sure haven't. The last 2 Rams 3rd downs, they got penalties on both to get them down the field this much. It is 3rd down and 8. Clock continues to wind following the injury timeout. Perry will throw. Looking and throwing it quickly. It's caught with one hand by Salle. Stays in bounds. Charles Salle out of bounds inside the 15. And what a way to get the first 3rd down conversion of the night for LaSalle.
What a throw.
They mark him out at the 28, so way back actually from where Salle ran to. But when you've had a night like both these two teams have, you'll take anything you can.
Hey, they were still able to convert. Yeah, he was streaking along the sideline. It seems he just stepped out of bounds a bit early.
That is a 15-yard play. That is the longest play of the night for the Rams. Whistle's blowing, and LaSalle will take their first timeout of the second half with 8:59 left here in the first half. It's a 0-0 game. LaSalle 28 yards away from pay dirt, trying to strike first here in the second half on Fans Only Sports Network.
Let's see who can put some points on the board tonight.
Right here back for LaSalle, first down and 10. Hand off to Salle from Ionity, and they could not duplicate the success right there on the ground It's a loss of 3 on first down.
Yeah, they tried to get a bit too tricky there, and BC just decided to stuff it.
Second and 13 on the 31.
Second and 13 now as the Rams going backwards. It's their 4th rush of negative yardage here today.
Yeah, they need to make something happen on this play.
Sanzi in motion,
Back,
fumble on the play from Perry. It's still on the ground, and the Eagles have it. It was recovered by Matt Halloran, and the second lost fumble tonight for LaSalle. Oh no.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a terrible fumble by him. Just slipped right out of his hands.
That one just slipped right out of his hands. Yeah. Second turnover for the Rams. Each team now with 2 turnovers. And once again, the Eagles going to start close to midfield, right around that ballpark there. The 44, handoff up the middle. Spun down after a gain of 3. That was Ryan on the carry.
Carried by Richard at the middle.
Richard, rather, for a gain of 4.
Second and 6.
His 6th carry.
BC's preparing.
He's only got 12 yards. Second and 6.
Shotgun formation. Another handoff.
Handoff left side, trying to bounce off of 1 and somehow gets a positive yardage there. That was Ryan for about 3.
He got stuffed at the first gap and was just able to run around and make that a positive yardage play.
His first run of positive yardage since the first quarter, where he had 34 yards. Third down.
Another handoff.
Handoff. Flag is down. This one's going to come back.
I think
got
that's
held.
roughing the passer.
And yeah, holding against
All right.
Boston College High School. It's going to be 3rd and 13 now.
Offensive holding brings that back to the 40.
7 penalties, 60 penalty yards for the Eagles tonight, and you know nothing's been coming clean for them so far.
Yeah, these penalties the Eagles have been committing have really been helping keep LaSalle in the game.
Now they put it back to the right spot, the 41, making it 3rd and 13.
This is going to be a tough play for BC to convert.
Carroll
Steps back.
throws on the move. It's caught by Barth on the sideline. Stayed in bounds, got the foot in. It's very close to the first down, about a couple yards shy. What a catch from Gavin Barth, just his 2nd. No, incomplete. They say incomplete. My apologies. And another 3rd down not converted by the Eagles. They're 0 for 6.
And the Eagles are going to have to punt it away.
And they will punt now for the 3rd time today. Salle with 3 punts as well. And they're going to
fake punt.
busted play here. It was a fake. Run to the right side. A big first down and more to the 39-yard line. They fake the punt. They pick up 17 on the play. It's Jackson Richard with the longest rush of the night since the first quarter for the Eagles. Unbelievable.
Look at that.
A fake punt on 4th and 13. Are you serious? That is insane. And what a way to get your first, third, or fourth down conversion of the night.
Yeah,
if you're an Eagle.
That is a crazy way to convert. Sometimes you just have to go for plays like that and hope they work. And that's one of those times.
That is unreal.
Absolutely.
Jackson Richard with a huge play. Handoff right up the middle. Big first down and more. Bouncing off a tackle. Staying on his feet. What a run by Ryan down to the 11-yard line. 28 yards. Longest rush of the night for the Eagles again. And they're inside the red zone again.
BC has in the red zone for the 4th time tonight. Let's see if they can get any points on the board.
And you mentioned, James, it's one of those games you feel like the first team to score might win it. And, you know, the Eagles have been stopped 3 times down here inside the red zone. Now at their 4th trip, trying to get their first points on the board.
Absolutely.
Carroll in the shotgun.
Hands it off.
Hand off. Cutting it left and down inside the 5 goes Richard. Call him at the 4. Good for 7. 2nd and short.
This is these next few plays are huge for BC High. This could really determine the whole game right now.
They're trying to punch it in. They're so close.
They've been here a few times tonight. The question is whether they can finish the job.
Carroll in the shotgun again. He's going to give Richard again right up the gut. Richard, he scores. Yes, touchdown Eagles. And finally, somebody's on the board here tonight.
Points are on the board. Now let's see the PAT, and then LaSalle's going to have to strike back. They're going to have to figure out their offense.
So here's the extra point from Coleman. He missed the field goal from chip shot range about 27 yards away.
Let's see if he can redeem himself with this PAT right here.
Extra point attempt. Coleman, low kick. It's
good.
And it's 7-0. The Eagles with the first lead of the game for either team. Jackson Richard with the touchdown. And a good long drive from Boston College High School puts them on top. And finally, they convert on a red zone trip.
Yeah, that fake punt might have just determined the whole game.
Caught him off guard, James.
Exactly. No one was expecting it, and that's what made it work so well.
So 1st and 10 now. Not 1st and 10, a kickoff, excuse me. I was redoing the scoreboard. 3:58 left here in the 3rd.
LaSalle's playing from behind the first time tonight. They're going to have to make something happen here.
And here's the kick, end over end, returning from the 15. It's Stitchell trying to find a hole and does to the 35, a good return. And the Rams going to start at the 35-yard line.
To the 35-yard line, the Rams take over on a 1st and 10.
This is a huge drive for LaSalle. BC just put points on the board, and now we're going to have to see if LaSalle's got what it takes to strike back.
How can the Rams answer back, you wonder? 1st and 10. And Francisco almost got his head ripped off. He stays on his feet, and Sean Francisco able to pick up about 3 on the play.
Francisco on the carry.
His longest run today.
Gain of 3 brings up a 2nd and 7.
He hasn't had too much success on the ground today, Francisco.
BC has been doing a really good job against the run the whole night. But LaSalle's going to need to make something happen this drive.
Perry downfield, got a man, Bearden, it's almost intercepted. It was intercepted. Picked off at the 33-yard line by Kamani Antonor Elston, who makes the big-time play. What a play by the defensive back there.
Good separation by Bearden on that play. The quarterback just couldn't throw it deep enough to convert.
Third takeaway for Boston College High School tonight. First interception. They had the fumble recovery on the last drive, and they rip it away from LaSalle yet again. You got a ram down on the near side.
Yeah, with how BC has been running this game, they might be able to take a lot of clock off on this drive and put LaSalle in a really tough spot.
This is a really tough spot for LaSalle. I mean, Bearden had him beat too. He had Anthony Elston beat, a little bit underthrown by the sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, if that was a good ball, that would have been a touchdown. But instead it was undershot, and now BC High is driving down the field.
From the 31, handoff. And Ryan got back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. 2nd down. So LaSalle's defense, they've kept them in up to this point. Big tell here if they can do it again. This is, the worst starting field position that Eagles have had in quite a while. Maybe all night, honestly.
Could be.
I'm sure that's what the fans have confidence in here right now. Is that their team, they've been dominant on the short field.
Yeah, LaSalle really needs a stop here. If BC High can keep running down the field and draining the clock, this is not a good spot at all.
2nd down. Feed. Richard, left side. Richard breaks a couple tackles. He slipped through some defenders and gets about 7 on the play. A very modest gain there for the touchdown scorer, Jackson Richard, for 6. Or 7, actually. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 from the 38.
And mind you, still not one 3rd down conversion here tonight for the Eagles. They're 0 for 6.
And only one 4th down conversion on that fake punt last drive.
Sutter step, 1st down. Richard with a big gain of 7 in the first 3rd down conversion for the Eagles. It's just going right for them right now.
This is exactly what LaSalle can't have happen if they want to win this game. BC High is just going to be able to keep running through, getting 1st downs and draining the clock.
.54 yards tonight for Richard on 11 carries along with the touchdown. Having himself a very good game. Just About a play or two left here in the third quarter. About 2 plays unless the clock stops after this one. It's going to stop right now, actually. Another timeout. Injury timeout. Another Ram is down in the defensive backfield here. We'll take a timeout ourselves. 7-0 to score. Going to see who that is in a sec. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports. For what, a parlay? Back here after the injury timeout. That was Douglas Bickham, who's jogging off the field.
It's always good to see a player able to walk off after that injury.
It's good to see, you know, but Rams, they've been banged up tonight. They've had about 3 of those in the quarter now already. They're losing some personnel here in a non-league game. Here's the toss play right side. Big hit on Ryan. After he picks up 4, it was Francisco and Stitchell in there. I think Stitchell laid the initial boom. And it's a gain of 4 on the play. And this should bring us down to the end of the third quarter. So 49 rushing yards for Ryan, 54 for Richard. The duel over 100 yards tonight. It's been a difference maker here in the second half as that ends the third quarter. 12 minutes left. The Eagles up top here in this low-scoring game. A touchdown run from 4 yards away by Jackson Richard. The difference on the scoreboard. And we come back 12 minutes to go here from Providence. The Rams trying to get a stop, mount the comeback here on Fans Only Sports Network. Second and 6. First play of the fourth quarter. Ryan again brought down the backfield this time for a gain of nothing. They'll give him to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like BC High's plan is to run the ball until Salle can stop them, and that's exactly what they're doing right here.
It's been working here in half 2 so far for them.
Yeah, it definitely is. Those personnel getting hurt is really helping them out in this plan.
So the Eagles, they just got their first third down conversion moments ago. Looking for their second on the drive here on a doable 3rd and 6.
Yeah, this is a big play for LaSalle. If they can stop this third down here, 2 more minutes are off the clock and they still have to score.
Carter Carroll has not thrown it on this drive yet. He will here. Here's the rush. He throws, and it's complete for the first down. It's Babka across the 40 down to the 33-yard line as Conrad Babka makes the play. It's a gain of 18.
What a
Huge first down through the air for the Eagles.
Yeah, if BC Chi can score here, they pretty much close out the game for LaSalle. It's a really tough spot they're in already with how their offense has been running tonight, and a score is going to all but shut them out.
So Babka, he's only made 2 catches tonight, the big tight end. He's listed as a receiver. He's built like a tight end. Carroll this time is sworn up in the backfield by Sanzi again for a loss of 1, but Babka is 2 catches going for 45 and 18. I mean, just a big play guy here tonight. And it's 2nd and 9 now. Following the yard, 2nd and 11 actually, following the 1-yard loss from Carroll. Clock milking down to under 10 minutes.
Shotgun formation for BC High.
2nd and 11, Carroll throws out of the backfield, and nothing there for Richard. Stitchell brought him down immediately. 3rd down again. It's a gain of 0 on the play.
Will they be able to
Richard,
get
2
their
catches today, both have netted 0 yards, and another big 3rd down, James, coming up.
Really big 3rd down. If LaSalle can stop a 3rd down conversion here and keep BC High from scoring, this is huge. It's what they need to do to survive right now.
So after missing their first 6 3rd downs, we've emphasized this so much tonight. They've converted their last 2.
Shotgun formation again.
And it's 3rd and 11. Carroll, high snap, throws over the middle, tipped up in the air, off the hands of Babka and incomplete. 4th down.
Carroll's 3rd down pass goes incomplete, bringing us to 4th and 11 from the 34.
So it looks like they're going to punt now for the 4th time today, or are they? See if Carroll stays out on the field here. I mean, they have the advantage.
Here comes the punter,
And it looks like the Eagles might call a timeout. I've heard some whistles. I don't think they will. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 11 from the 34. Biggest play defensively today for LaSalle, but it'll be Boston College High School taking a timeout before the 4th down. And we'll take one too. 8:10 left here in regulation. Eagles still up 7-0. We'll be right back for 4th and 11 here on Fans Only Sports Network. Wow. 4th and 2. Jacobs. I have Romeo Dobbs in like multiple leagues, and I didn't start him obviously. Here's an upside pick. Fourth and 11. Huge play.
BC High's going for it here.
Carroll looks under pressure, fires downfield. It's caught by Crowley, and Crowley gets to the 19. A huge first down. They need 11. They get 15 on a 4th down.
These ballsy plays on 4th down have been paying off for BC High. First it's the fake punt, and now it's this.
Brings the ball down to the 19-yard line.
Colin Crowley again with a big play. From the shotgun here. They'll give. Trying to cut inside. Staying on his feet, a strong run down to the 11-yard line. Richard gets 8 on the push. His last 6 carries, 17, 7, a 4-yard touchdown, 7, 7, 8. Talk about consistency here in the second half for Jackson Richard.
Brings us to a 2nd and 2.
And they've needed all of it so far.
From the Rams.
Yeah, this is a brutal spot for LaSalle here with the Eagles being in field goal range. It's almost all but guaranteed that it'll be a 2-score game they have to come back from.
Carroll waits the snap. It's high, a little toss. Richard trying to find the hole, and Richard couldn't find anything but a maroon jersey to bring him down after a 1-yard gain, as it was Francisco bringing it back up to 3rd down again.
Richard on the carry to right side.
They've converted 2 third downs and a 4th on this drive. This one 3rd and 1. They actually say he got nothing there, so it'll be 3rd and 2 again. Third and 2, handoff. And they get it 1st down to the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the play for Ryan.
Ryan on the carry.
And they've took off the entire
5.
4th quarter up to this point, as we're over halfway through the final 12 minutes.
Or it's a 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Yeah, BC has put on the drive that LaSalle can't have happen. They shaved almost an entire quarter of football off, and now it looks like they're going in to score.
1st and goal, Richard again. He's swallowed up by a lot of defenders. He's still going. Richard pushing down to the 3-yard line. What an effort from Richard to make a gain of 1 into a gain of about 4 right there.
That's why you have to keep playing until the whistle goes off.
Carries up the middle for a gain of 4.
Turned a play that was going to be nothing into something that brought them to the 3-yard line.
So the Eagles, who missed their first 3 red zone trips, they left with 0 points. They got one on their last drive. Here's Richard again, and that time he's going to break off of 1, bounces outside, and Richard loses 7 as Stitchell cleans him up at the end of the play. This red zone defense on the ground remains to be spectacular for LaSalle, and it brings them all the way back to the 10-yard line. And we saw that earlier with Brendan Ryan, who lost 7 on a 2nd and goal from the 3. This time on the same side of the field, it's Richard.
Yeah, another huge 3rd down for BC High right here. If they can score a touchdown here, they all but shut down the game with only 4 minutes left.
3rd and goal from the 10. And you know, if they don't get this, here's a high snap. Carroll has to throw it. It's caught. Wide open is Babka. He lowers the shoulder, and he gets in for a vicious 6. Touchdown, Eagles. Oh, my goodness. He laid the boom and may have just called game for Boston College High School.
Yeah, that's a huge play there.
What a heads-up play by Carroll to get rid of it, first of all. And, I mean, Conrad Babka, you can't stop that when he's throwing the elbow out like that. We got an injured man on the field. It's Carroll. Oh, you don't want to see that. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports. Eagles up 13. So Babka, he actually just completely laid out Jalen Mosley right there. Extra point, Coleman got it blocked. Got it blocked. I think it was Sanzi who got in there for the... What a block that was.
Nothing short of a miracle right now is what Salle needs. They're going to have to drive down the field quick and score a touchdown when their offense hasn't shown anything tonight.
Talk about the Eagles, though. I mean, we emphasized so much in the first half, the conversions on critical downs, not there. That drive, 3 of 4 on 4th down. They went for it on 4th and 11. Colin Crowley made a huge catch for a 15-yard gain. What a statement drive, a put-away drive, if you will, if this holds up for Boston College High School with just under 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. What a drive, James.
What a drive.
Can't emphasize it enough. I said you can't emphasize it enough right there.
No, you really can't. So many key conversions on these drives that have really put the game away. But LaSalle isn't fully out yet. And we'll see what they try and do right here.
Here's the kick from LaPointe from the 19-yard line on the return. It's Donald Young. And Young couldn't get more than past the 26-yard line. So crunch time here for LaSalle. I mean, they have to throw it every down here, you'd imagine, with 3:46 to go. And not much success at all today for Sam Perry.
Whatever's been going on with their offense, they're going to have to figure it out right now if they want to stay in this game.
Perry, 6 of 14 today. He's got 28 yards, averaging 2 yards per attempt against this BC High offense, or defense rather.
Yeah, BC High has been doing a great job of locking them down the whole game.
Quick throw from Perry. That one's caught by Bearden. Believe it or not, that's Bearden's first yards here today. His first catch went for 0. And it's a 2-yard gain here.
If you're looking to win, that's the pass you can't make. Inside kills the clock, and you're not getting a ton of yards from it.
Got to at least stretch the field a little bit if you're going to throw it in the middle of the field.
Absolutely. You need to give the receivers a chance to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Only 2 timeouts, too, for the Rams. Down they go sideline. Downfield, Stitchell, not even close. Incomplete. No. Stitchell, he's limping now on the sideline here. He's going to hobble back to the huddle or probably the bench, you'd imagine. And now it's third down.
Another case. Stitchell beat his guy, but just the pass wasn't there to convert.
And Stitchell, he's going to have to come off the field here. He is, you'd think, and yeah.
That's a huge loss this late in the game when they really need a good passing attack.
Now he will line up. He's just not going in the huddle here. He can't even run back to the huddle, it looks like.
Look at that.
3rd down and 8. For the Rams. Throwing. It's caught. Salle. He fumbles the ball again. Was he down? The referee says, I don't think so. Yeah, Boston College ball.
Wow.
If that one just fell right out of his hands, and it's Brendan Ryan, who's had a lot of action at running back tonight, who recovers the fumble, and is another turnover for LaSalle, their 3rd of the second half.
What a bad time to turn over the ball. That's the drive you need to keep you alive in the game, and for a fumble to happen there.
Forcing the fumble right there, Josh LaPointe. First and 10.
BC High lining up in the pistol.
Handoff, left side. Gain of 4 for Richard.
Richard on the carry for a gain of 4. That'll bring us to a 2nd and 6 from the 30.
What a night, though, for Boston College High School here in the second half. I mean, the Rams just doing absolutely nothing right here today. 4 turnovers, 3 punts, 1 of 6 on third down, 0 of 2 on fourth, a couple turnovers on downs, and you're not going to win games like that here, especially these games where you're trying to make a statement against a non-league opponent, as Richard
BC
ran out
has
of
just been
bounds
able to
after a
shut
gain
them
of
down.
about 2.
BC High has really just been able to shut them down completely defensively. Nothing they've been trying has been working, and it's brought them to this point in the game.
Brings up a 3rd and 5.
What a night from the BC High defense. And if you started them tonight in fantasy, get you a lot of points, I'll tell you that. 4 takeaways, a sack, and a shutout here on the road to open up their 2024 season.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting to watch BC High and see how scary their defense can be throughout the year. Another lineup in pistol formation.
Here's 3rd and 5. Little counter play. Trying to push it forward, and the O-line getting in there. They're going to get the first down again, right at the sticks. And we've seen that several times tonight. This offensive line just pushing Brendan Ryan to the sticks. And are they going to say he's a yard shy? Yeah, they're going to say he's a yard shy, actually. So that'll go in the books as another failed 3rd down.
If BC High can convert this 4th down here, they can just all but go into victory formation. This is really the last stand LaSalle has tonight.
And timeout called. It's going to be an official timeout. And it's crazy, the Rams, they still have 2 timeouts. They're not even taking one before the 4th down.
They have to save them in case there's a conversion here.
And the Eagles don't have to snap this for a little bit either. 4th and 1. They've converted their last 2 4th downs. The fake punt and then the 4th and 11. And Carroll's going to sneak it up ahead and dive for the first down. And I think it might be time for victory formation here, James.
Not quite. LaSalle has some time, but it's close.
They don't feel like using their timeouts.
Looks like they're not. Looks like they're willing to call this a night.
That one goes for a gain of 2.
So fresh set of downs here.
Yeah.
44 seconds left. We're a kneel away from a BC High victory. And it looks like that is
Looks like
the
that's
formation they're going in. Gonna wind the clock down to 30. Carroll takes the knee.
And that is going to be the game. A 13-0 win for BC High.
Much deserved victory formation there as the Boston College High School Eagles come to Providence and they win 13-0 after a 0 bomb by each team there in the first half. 2 touchdown drives, 2 long touchdown drives, but the Eagles propel them to victory here tonight, and they win their first game here of the 2024 season.
Yeah, both of those touchdown drives with a huge 4th down conversion. The first one having a crazy fake punt, and then the second one them going for it on 4th and 11 and converting.
It's a game of inches, and game of a couple big plays too, and the Eagles, they made all the big plays here tonight when it really counted. They won their first game of the year. For LaSalle, they fall to 1-1 on the year.
And BC starting strong at 1-0.
They sure are starting strong. We'll be back here next week for another LaSalle boys, not boys, I mean obviously boys, but LaSalle football game. They're playing St. John's from Shrewsbury, Mass. here at home in their 3rd straight league game, and then they'll kick off to league action here in the new season. But from Tim Duffy, James Teeple, see you guys all next time here on Fans Only Sports. James, any final thoughts?
Yeah, that was definitely a very defensive game. Both defenses showed a lot of prowess and a lot of fight, but BC High eventually just broke through with those crazy fourth down conversions and just took it away.
They sure did, and what a game. The BCI on top, but Tim Duffy, James Teeple, we're signing off here from Providence on a Friday night as this game is over. We'll see you guys next week here at LaSalle Academy for some more.